Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Dwarf Fortress. I got some custom professions up. Let's see, I got one for labor, which is basically just the hauling stuff. I got one, a crafts dwarf, that has basically just all the crafting stuff. Farmer, miner, smelter, and smith. And basically the way I'm doing it this time around is like the crafts dwarf just has everything crafting, and then I'm going through and removing the things that really don't apply to the folks. Like, for example, the farmer has all the farming labors, and Alith here is not a very good brewer, where we have a 20 and a 5, so I went ahead and just disabled her ability to brew, and we'll go like that going forward. I'm sure there'll be more put in there, but for now, I think this will work out really well. I had in the last playthrough, I had some custom professions that were very specific, and I think in the end, what I ended up doing was something like that anyway. So yeah, we've got some people, we've dropped some picks and things like that. We need to get to set up some stockpiles. Why is somebody fishing? Nobody should be fishing. Why are people fishing? Yeah, nobody should be fishing. Stop fishing. All right, so I think in this episode what I want to prioritize is getting some storage areas all set up. We've still got just junk laying all over the fortress, and I'd like to get some of this stuff organized. So let's go ahead and roll the intro, and we'll get started on that. All right, let's go ahead and get these areas dug out. Let's see. I had these set into smaller rooms. That's the way I was going to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and just and send them out into full size rooms, big rooms, nice big rooms. We've got some pretty good diggers. They should be able to dig that stuff out pretty quick. Okay, let's set up some. Let's see. That's going to be finished goods here. And you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it all. This seems to be a fairly popular stockpile. This is going to be our clothing stockpile. Does that go here? Yeah. We want to disable everything. We want, no, disable everything. We want footwear, headwear, handwear, armor, bracelets, large quivers, backpacks. I think that's it. Legwear. We need legwear. That'll be our clothing stockpile. And I've noticed little bits and bobs of clothing laying all over the place, so hopefully that will get all that cleaned up. And we'll set up. We'll have to set up weapon stockpiles, and I want to do that, I believe, maybe a little bit to the south, because I want to set up the barracks down in this area, I believe. Either that or up here. I haven't really decided yet, but somewhere on this level. Let's see, and next place we want to go is right here. I want to set up an area up here. Let's see, that should be fine. The staircase is going to be right here. We want a downstairs right there. And all that will get dug out. Let's see, we took that one too far here, didn't we? Let's take that off. There we go. That's the up there. Let's go ahead and set this one up here since we're here. And that's going to be an up downstairs. And take off that area right there. And we'll get stuff set up here for diamond, or for gems. And clothing, things like that. Speaking of gems, I do want to. Well, we'll store them. We won't store them up here. We'll store them down there, or maybe in one of these stockpiles. I never really do much with gems. I know you can like encrust things. I don't. Maybe we'll focus on that more this time around. Encrusting items. Let's see, you're canceling brew drinks. Let's see, let's do an order for more barrels. Wooden barrels. Let's do 20 of those. Let's really nip that thing. All right, all that's getting dug out now. Fantastic. We've already got our bars set up. We do have some charcoal. I want to go ahead and set up an order to make coke from coal. And yeah, let's set that on repeat so we can get all that done. I think it's, like for wood, I think it's 1 piece of charcoal per wood that you burn. Whereas for coal, it's 9 pieces of coke for every bit. So it's super, super, super crazy to do it that way. Much more efficient. What are you complaining about now? Brew drink from plant? Yeah, we're working on it. All right, so hopefully these are done now. No, they're still being worked on. We don't have nearly as many miners as we did before. Probably we need to do something about that. It's early on still. Let's see, Adel, you've got a little bit of mining. Why don't you become a miner? That would give us 4. And yeah, maybe you guys. You don't have any interesting skills. We don't need a spinner. So yeah, why don't you guys grab some mining picks and get working as well. We have some, I dedicated them to be farmers and crafts dwarfs. So yeah, smelters, smiths. So we lost a lot of our minerage, but we've got Doug, who is a significant miner, I will say. It's looked like they're using wheelbarrows all over the place. So that's good. Don't know if I really expected that, but, you know, hey, that's fine. Did we get this area yet? No. We're going to work on both of them. I know we can use priorities and stuff like that. Let's get this cleared out while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and set a big, nice dump order there. And let's see, do we have anybody that's engraving? I know we've got some really good engravers. Let's just go ahead and enable those for it. We're not going to have a dedicated stone people yet, but we need to get those smooth. We can put smooth stone here. And then not channel that. What's the word I'm looking for? Carve fortifications. And since that's at the edge of the map, it will act like a drain. So if we ever need to drain this, we can. All right, those guys are gonna get working on that. We've got this area all dug out. And that should get them working on this area. That should be done. Okay, it is. All right, let's see. Let's set up a gem stockpile. They can use bins for these, so it doesn't have to be too big. Let's see. Let's set up a couple of little small stockpiles here. And let me remember what all these do. Let's see. Let's. I know we can change the settings to get that back, but it's easier to start over. Okay, H. That's what we want. We want cloth and stuff. All right. So for this one, we want just rough gems. Those will go there. Okay, for this one, we want just thread. And for this one, we just want cloth. Okay? And then we want one that is L for leather. We want that to be fairly beefy. Let's do, like, all this down here. We'll get rid of the stair so it doesn't blink. And I think just leather. Yeah, that works right there. Let's see. I know we want one. We'll put that there. It's kind of a small one. We want to just store bones in there. All right, and I think that'll be a good start. Let's go ahead and build a workshop, or 2, or 7. Let's see, what do we need down here? We need a leather worker. Why am I not seeing leather worker? Leatherworks. It was at top. It was hiding from me in the open. Okay, we want a leather workshop. We want a jeweler's workshop. That right there. Mason, we don't need. Butcher, tanner, we want those to be kind of outside. Mechanic, we already have. Farmer's workshop. Possibly. Yeah, farmers. We want a loom. And a clothier. And I think that's all we need down here, right? Ah, that'll be enough to get started. That sound, that sound that keeps happening is something rather annoying to me.
We're here to help.
Wow, more migrants. Fantastic. Oh, look at all these arrows and stuff up here. We'll have to get those later. Let's see, who's that? Okay, looks like somebody else from the other fort. That's fantastic. We'll let them all come in, and we'll see what fun we have from that. Show played sounds. Ah, I found it. I caught it. Stop. Let's get this over here. It's this one right here. Sandy, die. Can't we can turn it off, right? I thought we could turn this off. Disabled sounds. Okay, it's done. Native flute figure 2. That's that bad sound. All right. Hopefully that will not annoy us anymore. Okay, yeah, see, it needs plump helmet seeds. You know, fine, give me the warning. I just don't want to hear about it. Because it's going to happen a lot. All right, you know what we haven't been doing? We haven't been checking giant kestrels and ravens. That's funny because I'm seeing fish. What is that? Chad. Okay, so those are probably just considered vermin. Okay, so that should have cleared out some things up there. We cleared out some things down there. There's some things, and we're not hearing that warning flute sound again. That makes me very happy. All right. Let's see. We should have some gold bars. I want to add a task here to make. Is that furniture? Gold chain. Yeah, let's make a gold chain. And we need to go up here and make a wooden bucket. All right, that's what we need in order to build our well. And let's see, we want to channel out, right? Maybe there? There we go, and we'll build our well right there. We should have the blocks. We just need the chain, and then that should be all set. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get the hospital dug out and started. Might as well. And let's see, what else do we need to get going? We could start digging out the library. I want to hold off on that just temporarily. And we got some storage areas here. Let's take this on down this way. And we're going to need a couple. Well, let's just start. Let's just start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I actually did it in the last playthrough where I made a made like a little fighting area out front. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. Be like a 5x5 space. We'll round it out. Like that. There, that will be like the little training area. Then that will come into a room right here where we'll have, let's see, let's do 3 in the middle. And then 1, 2, 3, those actually go in that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be where our soldiers will sleep. And then on this end, and we'll make this room a little bit bigger than I typically do for the commander's office, because it seems like last time it complained a little bit about it. So that right there, barracks for a group of dwarves. And that will make this storage area. I want to make it kind of large. That went out, and then it went 2 more. And we'll store all our military equipment and weapons and armor and stuff like that in there. All right, we probably only need 1 squad starting out, so we'll get that built up. I normally don't start military stuff till much later. I figure it would probably be a good idea to just go ahead and get that set up. All right, so the hospital is being worked on. Let's see, let's do beds. Let's look here. How many beds do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start out with 6. Let's do rock cabinets. 6 rock tables. How many? Let's see. We've got 1 sandstone table, 2 sandstone chairs. Let's make 5 tables then. And rock coffer. Let's make let's go ahead and make like 12 of those. And let's see, let's make these out of sandstone. Cabinets, sandstone, rock coffers. Let's make those out of schist. All right, that'll get all that stuff going. Is all of this done? Okay, it is. Let's designate that to be fortifications. And then that'll be our drain. And then we'll be really close to being able to fill up the cistern. I wonder, do we already have the well? Let's see. What is well? E? E? No. What's well? Build well. Well, L. L for well. Makes sense. It says we need a chain. All right, so I guess we don't have that order done yet. Okay, we do have that order. I guess it's just not in the storage yet. Let's see, that is right down here. I'm looking at it. BL. Okay, I guess it was just in that bad spot. And we got gold chains, mechanisms. Fantastic. All right, so the well will be in place. We just need to get the water set, and that'll be good. What am I looking at there? What is this? Rhesus macaque nail earring. All right. And we didn't look at our immigrants. Let's check them out. Let's see. Migration wave. Read. Got 1, 2, 3, 8. 8. And it looks like some of these may be from the previous fort. We got another crazy miner. Let's set you to that. Anybody else with any crazy skills? Got a good paper maker. That's actually good since we're talking about starting a library. Don't know that we want to actually start doing that yet, but it's good to know that they're there. Let's see, let's go ahead and select everybody. Can we unselect you? Yes, and we'll set them to be just general laborers. Good furnace operator. We need to get Kummel. We need to switch them. You need to be a smelter? Smelter. That's what I called that. Fantastic. All right, that'll get everybody else to work. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and make this area right here. Let's call this 4P weapons. We'll do like that much for weapons, and armor D. Armor, we'll do like maybe we'll do the rest of that armor. Armor can get crazy. And I don't think we need to adjust anything. We'll just throw all that in there for now. That's fine. Weapons, trap components we do not want. Well, maybe we do. It'll be fine. All right, and we do have our barracks dug out. Let's go ahead and just set up what we need for that. Let's see, we want beds. It's gonna be 10. We want armor stands. We want 10, 11, 12, 14. And the same with rock weapon racks. We want 14. Okay, rock coffer. We want 10. And that's it. That's what we want. All right, mining picks, stuff like that is making it over there. So we got a space for that. Let's see, we've finished up some other stuff. We've got beds, we've got tables, we've got cabinets, we've got all sorts of things. We've even got some coffers over there. Great. And we have fortifications. We have fortifications. All right, so this is almost done. Let's build a floodgate here. We want that to be our last sandstone floodgate, and that will get put in. We'll get that hooked up. We'll get that walled off, and then we'll be ready to complete our well. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where we'll get all that stuff done. See you next time.